Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, TheMax against MbL, round of 8 on Arabia, first match here. And it is Hans for TheMax and Chinese for MbL, who's playing on his Haramble Nick. Stable for MbL and stable for TheMax. Before anything big starts, I will keep on searching for a co-commentator. And yeah, hopefully there will not be too much missed. Now, with how Mem behaved, I will not co-cast with him. Are those guys top tier? Yes, they are. So it seems like we will not find one for now. It's 4 military already for TheMax, having a lot of scouts against only 2 here from MbL, 2 at home. And getting a second boar. And yeah, playing it really defensively. Obviously starting with 150 food less doesn't mean he doesn't have a lot of food at the start to get a lot of scouts going. Even going for double bit eggs, so that's the really greedy eco approach. Knows that his wood is pretty close to his CC. So for now TheMax will be the one with the aggression and MbL with the better eco. Still ahead by 3 villagers and now getting his scout back. He knows that the fear or the danger is only lurking around the corner, but TheMax can't really find any damage, and MbL is doing some nice walls. Yeah, I think they're reasonable. Yeah, and even some houses here, so really is zoning out this area and just doing a good job. Oh, that would be a bad fight for MbL. Why is he going out there? It's 6-3 scouts now. MbL managed to not take any damage yet, but now it's damage time. All scouts a little hurt. Let's see what MbL is going for. If he's going for more walls, yes he is. Really trying to force MbL into a corner. Now going for bloodlines. TheMax, I mean. If he wanted to go for the eco. So remember, it's looking good for TheMax when it comes to scouts, but they need to do damage. MbL is ahead by 4 villagers and the wood upgrade. He is clearly behind when it comes to military. That's something we can see more easily. Let's see if TheMax is trying to go for it. Did you see? Doing some damage. MbL. Okay, that's a reasonable thing for MbL there. Needs to go back. Shouldn't get too much damage. I'm trying to do some skirmishes here, but it seems like TheMax is absolutely aware of what's going on. Walled his spots quite nicely against the scouts. MbL is now trying to go for the mill, but that's out of the safe area from the TC. And yeah, just running around a bit. Now heavily going for farms. If you compare this, it's looking like 11 farms to none. TheMax now going for an archery range. MbL still stuck on his stable tech. 7 scouts with bloodlines compared to the 6. 4 villagers ahead now for MbL. Let's see, he's the leading. And yeah, TheMax just feels safe here. And I think he absolutely can. Now Blacksmith's coming up for MbL. Max is doing a good job. 7 scouts now compared to... Oh, it's actually 10 military, so there have to be archers queued up as well already. And yeah, this will be tough. I don't think that MbL can do that much here. 5 villagers ahead now, so TheMax really skipping to sea time here to get more army out. And I think the moment he will go with his archers, he can put a lot of pressure on. At the moment, MbL only needs to go for farms and can't really expand. He's far away from getting bloodlines on his own. This is a game without any kills so far after 11 minutes, but it feels tense. I think that's a moment where MbL should not go for more scouts, but now should wait for bloodlines. Is going for the wheelbarrow, so it's going for all the good things when it comes to eco. Does obviously not have the food upgrade since he does not have a mill. Now going for bloodlines. Both players trying to run around a bit. There's still no kill in this game, so we have lots of army out. Now it's second stable by MbL. That's weird, but did not really go with it. Archers now coming in for archers without any upgrades. They should zone this area quite nicely. Just park them here and deny maybe 3 farms or something. And I think MbL now wants to go for a fight. I think scout counts is 9 to 9. So he doesn't know about those archers coming in, waiting for the defense upgrade. And I think once he gets the defense upgrade, he can go for the attack. At the moment it's TheMax having the full aggression here. Is he waiting for 2 more scouts? Oh, he's going for the... No, he's not going for the aggression. Building more farms in the back here. Oof. Risky for sure. Let's see if TheMax is going for it. He's going through. Oh, no. He's going back. Okay. That could have been the death trap. MbL not trying to take the hill. It's more army for TheMax. MbL has a +1 defense upgrade. TheMax no upgrades at all except bloodlines, and this is a good fight for MbL. He waited so long. There's still no unit died. That's the first archer dying in this game at minute 14, and that was great. Yeah, patience there by MbL. Was delaying TheMax so much. TheMax now ahead by a single villager, or it's quite even, and so MbL at the moment is only ahead by the wheelbarrow, and now going for gold. So now some walling done by TheMax. Obviously he cannot get any damage over the walls since the only unit MbL has at the moment are his +1 defense scouts. TheMax now going for +1 defense as well, now going for fletching, trying to take a better angle to engage, and is now going for the fight. This is a big one. I'm not really sure who has the advantage here. I think MbL has the numbers and the same upgrades obviously, but some archers are now helping out, forging coming in as well. So the fight, the scout fight will go for MbL, but the archers will do some damage, but maybe not enough. What a great game by MbL here. Now trying to surround those archers. What is MbL doing? And oh god, this is a great engagement and a bit of miss micro there by TheMax. Is now losing most of his archers as well. And what a clutch game here. Oh god, I'm excited. +1 defense for Pikeman? Spearman? I'm not sure if I like that decision. But MbL went for 2 stables, is going for more scouts, so just maybe I was wrong, and it is absolutely the right decision to go for Spearman defense here. More scouts indeed coming up. Now going for the mill, going for the mining camp, trying to maybe get 1 or 2 defensive towers up, because at the moment MbL could get so heavily raided, and TheMax is quite in the back foot, so the raid wouldn't be that effective. But he cannot spare anything to actually raid, so MbL now sees, okay, this guy's going for Spearman. Good sign for me. Most likely he doesn't have enough food to build more scouts to actually raid me. And sniping another villager. MbL now ahead by the wheelbarrow, or not soon, not anymore, but ahead by 3 villagers. Maybe the wall. What a trap! It's a trap! And that's lots of extra damage there, dealt by the TC, dealt by the archers, but 1 villager down exchange, so that's a good thing. And MbL is clicking up Castle Edge. How strong is he playing here? That's incredible. That's so good. He did perform pretty well before, and oh god, this round of 8 is just showing everything. Now going for 2 archery ranges and still producing scouts. So that most likely will be light cuff and expose, opening his self something there, but needs to go. So just some annoyance. And the Max is trying to defend. Let's take a look at the results of the Max. 260 food only. Only 260 food. And he overchopped. He overchopped the wood. MbL could go for the kill here. If he just right clicked on it. He overchopped the wood. Is MbL going for it? The spearman would have been so far away. Now closing it. MbL wants to save his scouts for Castle Age. Now some skirms actually coming in. Let's see. More archers of the Max. But that's archers spearman defense. What is MbL going for? We have more skirmishes. We have some more scouts. So most likely will be light cav skirmishes, which will be extremely good against archers without fully upgrades, and both with horse color now. Let's see what MbL is going for. Let's go into his point of view. He's going for Botkin arrow, he's going for Borsor, he is going for elite skirmishes and for light cav. So he's getting all the upgrades. Obviously upgrades are even cheaper in Castle Age for Chinese, so he's making use of that. Some elite skirmishes now with all the upgrades should just easily clear this up. What the Max has. Let's take a look at the Max. He has 125 food, so that's kind of an all-in for the Max here. MbL going for some scouts, no, for some skirmishes here, but will get cleared up. And let's see at the front. MbL was scared of an attack and had a nice defensive tower there, but the Max, small aggression and the lack of scouting there for MbL really gave him the opportunity, the Max here, to stay on the aggressive side for now. But now MbL did scout it. Some knights even coming in. The spearmen will easily get sniped from the skirmishes, and then the light cup will get in. No +2 defense for now. Let's take a look. Some spearmen, but this should be the best fight ever for MbL. He still has some skirmishes in the back here, trying to defend some, and this is now the engagement both players have been waiting for. Lots of spearmen. Those skirmishes are doing a great job, but the archers, the scouts, obviously trying to snipe down the skirmishes now. More skirmishes coming up. And oh god, I need a co-commentator or I'm going crazy here. Close to being 10 hours live now. Let's see, 9.5 hours. And Ramble now selling some food. Going for more knights, going for more skirms. Now closing the distance against the archers. Oh, what a great hit, splitting all the archers in half! And now the skirms fighting from the side. And this is a total clear up. Some spearmen still left, but all the archers died. And now it's only spearmen against the guy who's going for lots of skirmishes with +2 attack. So the micro, if it's going to be staying on that high level, I think that should be very good for our player from Norway here, who is looking to take the first point here. Is having nice vault at the side, having 100 stone, building a second TC, is behind in villages by the number of 5. But elite skirm aggression, let's take another look at the resources of the Max. 240 food only, and is building more scouts. He's going for the full Castle Age aggression, but GG indeed. My really shows you what I wanted to say. I wanted to say this is looking pretty tough for him. What a great patient game here by MbL. He was behind by scouts for such a long time, but his map was so clumped up, and then he waited for the +1 defense, waited for bloodlines, had the same amount, did the surround from the top, smashed everything down, and basically secured the win there by his patient great play. Really good. Wow, that's a game I wanted to see. Great job there. So, first win for MbL. I will show you the brackets to see where we are standing. We have Doubt winning 4-3 in the second round of 8. Now we have MbL leading against TheMax, and after this great series we will have an even sicker series. It will be Slam against the Viper coming up pretty shortly after that. Whew. So for now we are behind like 1 hour because Jinghe and Doubt were super late. T90 and MbL T90 and MEM streaming as well, if you would love to prefer those. I will be going ham for another 26 hours after this. So I will just take a small zip and we will be back shortly. Spec delay already started, 1 minute 30 seconds to go. And guys, we are back with game number 2. It is Continental, and now MbL is going for the Huns. TheMax is going for Japanese. We can see MbL going for the instant stable start here. And TheMax is now starting with House. Let's see if he's building an archery range, is stable, or a barracks, or maybe trying to wall. But this will be a super tough wall because both players aren't connected to the middle. And yeah, it seems like TheMax wanted to go for the wall off, but now needs to go for the barracks, anticipating the scout attack from MbL, which is indeed coming in. So both players failing to scout through the middle since it's not connected. Super weird, feels a bit like migration. TheMax sending a villager to the back, and yeah, maybe MbL can snipe this villager. This would be such a big win at this early stage. And oh god, what a bad luck here for TheMax. And yeah, just needs to take the fight there. And that denies the dog. So now the dog being denied means TheMax is going for archers. Wants to go for spearman archer aggression there against the scout only of MbL. He's getting the boar. They're playing the right version with Continental. Round of 16 was WSVG Continental, and not having stragglers really hurt the players, so I changed those settings. One villager ahead for MbL as we saw the kill at the side here. Very good start for him. 2 spearmen and a scout now in the army of TheMax. MbL sees lots of the map. TheMax pretty small vision here. Now going for archers, and now is trying to search to return the favor of doing some damage. MbL is trying to do the palisade walls, but I think they might maybe not be in time. Let's see if the scout sees them or maybe can distract them. Let's see, he's going back. MbL is trying to do the speed wall, trying to go back with his scout, is luring them away. The walls will go up for now, but they will not hold forever. Walls, okay, so the weakest point is at 82 HP. but behind the palisade, so can't really... Oh, it's actually an unnecessary palisade, so 102 HP is the weakest spot for now. And walling behind that, so even if he kills that wall, he will not get in. So just second layer. At the same time, we have the scouts still running around, and now MbL is going for a very good defensive dog here. This is looking good again. Doubted win 4-3 against Loft Chang in the series before. I will update the score whenever I got time to breathe. And I will ask MbL to maybe coast cast Slam against Viper afterwards. Hopefully that's an option. And double palisade wall. Now he sees, okay, he's going back on this side. Let's do another layer of walls over here. So running around with the scouts. I think he didn't find any more kills for himself. But denying the max of getting onto board. Still both boards not taken. Now a Hippo trying to kill the villager, but obviously we'll lose against one villager there for sure. Stragglers even being denied here by MbL. Now going for a second lumber camp, second layer of walls. MbL is playing this pretty clever. Going for the great fish here, and oh god, what a great dock that is. Look at all those fish here. Now going for a second boar, running out of sheep. And if MbL only could find this villager in the north, that would be so sexy. Let's take a look at the resources of our player from Winland here. He is losing an archer there. MbL now ahead by 3 villagers. And yeah, TheMax now getting his dock up, and it's a very good dock as well. So 5 fishing ship could easily be there, being built there, and work pretty cost efficiently. MbL needs to slowly think about how he wants to deal with this situation. Maybe a third wall, or maybe just one galley, and that's a great option. They're having the dock anyways. And now scaring away what TheMax had there. Oh, and he even killed the boar with the scouts. We didn't see that, but that's a sick move. Oh god. Yeah, he knows he can't do much with the scout anyway, and the HP on the scout amount isn't that important. So just went for it. And let's see, second fishing ship coming in from TheMax. Maybe needs to build a galley pretty soon. And oh, one sneaky dock here in the front. MbL sees it, maybe wants to go for the palisade, and so most likely we will see a transporter here. Yeah, transporter now queued up. Some skirms for MbL. Might be going for the mills here and the deer. A lot of villagers here on wood. With only one lumber camp, not the greatest option obviously. And it seems like TheMax is coming through, and MbL is ahead by 5 villagers, and fishing ship count is dead even. MbL not able to do any more damage. Now TheMax is finally getting his boar. Some more walls of MbL, good job there. Has 4 skirms out, soon to have fletching as well. I think that should be an easy defense. Walling to the TC, actually the TC isn't having any villagers in there, so wouldn't help out that much. Now trying to go for the kills against the skirmishers. Let's see if he can maybe finish those walls. I think he will. Oh, he will try to engage from the backside, trying to kill the archers, and the skirms will now kill the pikemen. So good engagement there by MbL. He's losing all his scouts in exchange, but yeah, reasonable stuff there by both players, I would say. Doing horse color, doing more farms there, and yeah, let's see how players will approach this game from here on out. More walls from MbL, from TheMax, and no more walls from MbL. TheMax can't get any use now for his transporter. Maybe just regroup here in the back with his archers. He's now getting all the eco upgrades and has great fish which he's using. MbL for now stuck on only 3 fishing ship. Would love to see him go for some more. That's a weird mill. But yeah, he just wants to go for it, so he goes for it. That's not a great gold camp, I think. More to the left and 1 tile away would have been a bit better. Now adding more fishing ship and oh, even more fishing ship in the center here for the max. That's a nice abuse. MbL ahead by 8 villagers. Think he is behind by wheelbarrow, but I'm not 100% sure. Blacksmith now coming in for the max. And the skirms and archers could maybe do some damage. If I see this correctly, it seems like MbL might be going for a transporter. Oh no, for now he's going for a galley. Up click for the max. And MbL is only at 600 food, 100 gold, and even queuing up more units. That's a bit surprising to me. See what the galley is doing. Actually doing a second galley even. Trying to do some damage to the fishing ship, but yeah, those are Japanese fishing ship. You need to have lots of time to do damage there. Castle click for MbL, now 1 minute behind our player from Vinland. Sending more villagers onward. And some stone for MbL now, who's still ahead by 10 villagers, but behind by 4 fishing ship. But the fishing ship will not stay effective till the end of the game. Look at this, only 170 food still left here. Some more palisade walls and yeah, this is looking... Not really sure who has the advantage here. MbL has a better eco. He has some army, but it feels like the max will not receive damage instantly, or will he? He will get up to castle a bit earlier, maybe some easy walls here, and he should be fine. Maybe siege workshop and the world will be good to him. So yeah, that's safe for now. What will MbL be going for? He's actually grouping up some army over here. Was expecting a sneak around attack from the max. A sneak around attack which did not happen. Oh, is this villager? It can't be there from the start, can it? I'm not sure. XGC for MbL. Going for all the upgrades, bowsaw and wheelbarrow. So yeah, he was behind with wheelbarrow. And some sniping now. Some micro of MbL at the side here. Did I actually see some villagers going down? Nope. Oh, some archers actually. A hippo killed an archer. So this hippo is, yeah, only doing damage. Nothing major going on here. MbL trying to intercept something here. Trying to scout some. But it seems like we are going into the longer game. And that will make the Viper not happy here. Yeah, already didn't want to play that late, and now since we are getting our game so delayed, another long game will be bad for him. Okay, Shine just told me. Oh, but Shine is not important when we see big mangonel shots here. Oh god, that's a nice clear up. And as I said, the max is getting into a normal game now, building a monastery, maybe fearing some knights coming up. But it seems like MbL is just walling. Maybe he will go on to just a normal water game if you obviously control lots of water here. You're in a good position in this game. Now going for 3 demolition ships even. That's maybe a bit too much. Going for some CA now. And the max is crawling his way forward with some outpost. MbL ahead by 12 villagers. TheMax did buy 100 stone, so is building a CC here. But MbL is still in a good position and he still has reasonable fish, and this fish is all over. But this redocking here is pretty good. Let's see how the demolition ship are working. Maybe they can get a fishing ship, and getting two fishing ship there. Sanctity for the max coming up now. So that will be a Mangonel Spearman Monk push against our player from Norway with Hans here, who's going for mainly CA, so that's not the best. Let's see, 2 Mangonel shots, not even a single CA going down, but now, oh god, they're so low, and MbL is not watching at all. He is now losing 4 CA, trading against some HP, and I think the push of the Max might do some damage. If he completely focuses on this area, those players not having enough war galleys to really do anything effective from the side. MbL now going for light calf as well. Not really sure if he scouted the monastery. No, he did not. No, he has no idea that there is a monastery coming up, but maybe he just knows, okay, if this guy is going Spearman, oh, wait for the shots. If this guy is going for, oh, what great ground attack there! And the CA just taking so much damage. And yeah, the Mangonel obviously will go down. Let's see if it can get some damage done. Nope, not really. But yeah, that was just sick ground attack by the Max there, and nice micro by the Max by MbL as well. So really high level play. And yeah, that was it for the Max's aggression here. Whew, that woke me up. Yeah, me as well. Let's see more scouts, and what is he sending so many villagers forward? Most likely to build a town center here. It will be exactly at this spot. There's no doubt. But there was only one spot. Oh, what those? Okay, I would not have predicted those farms. So yeah, some small pause here. Market being built now. More CA, and I'm still surprised by the scouts. Without any upgrades, still missing bloodlines. What's the Max plan? He's not having... Oh god, the water was denied several times now. Good job there by MbL. That's part of the reason why he's so far ahead. Let me scout for some more co-casters when the game is in pause mode. Villagers aren't running. Oh, they are running now. Yeah, okay, so that's the quality guys I asked. Maybe I will ask another row and ask guys like Peter or something to co-cast with me, but we will see. Oh, that was a bad engagement. So many spearmen. I think he got like 2 monks there, but lost all his spearmen. And Leary has no time as well. The CA camping at the hill there, and that was a good engagement for the Max, who's now going for more spearmen, more monks, and more mangonels. That's a power pause the Max needed to go, or MbL needed to take there. Defensive tower now. Tower is obviously pretty effective against monk, mangonel, pikeman pushes. Let's take a look here. MbL is still winning. Killed 1 dog. Let's see how big the mangonel shots can be. MbL is microing back, but losing some CAs there. The scouts, I'm not really sure why he's going for scouts. Isn't light cav the better option? He has lots of resources to actually invest them. But now those 2 towers will hold for quite a bit. Let's take a look. His eco is looking pretty sweet. Building a monastery to get that relic. Selling stone, selling wood. Now clicking up to Imperial Edge. Click. 60 villagers for the max. Let's take a look at his resources. And he is so far away from clicking to Castle Age. Trying to push against 2 towers there and monastery. Ooh, this C8 trying to get 1 kill there. Actually getting the kill. And that's a good move there by MbL. Absolutely knowing how much damage he can take against 2 mangonels there with the hill. And yeah, just dealing extra damage. Now adding more archery ranges. Now trying to go for ballistics. I think even with ballistics he could have done more damage there. The Max is trying to get out 1 push there. But wouldn't be surprised to see a GG once MbL reaches Imperial Age. Now going for ballistics, thumping, husbandry, and obviously the Imperial Age upgrade. More monks, and they are trying to convert, but cannot get the converts done. Maybe even killing the villager and going back. MbL's micro is absolutely on point. I love how he is playing those games. Seriously, like Winchester's playing extremely sick, MbL is playing sick, and yeah, those are for me the 2 favorites so far, but we didn't see Slam and Viper play so far on the round of 8. For the moment, Doubt is kind of the dark horse for me, but obviously I will not count out Doubt. I would be a fool. I did that once before, or actually twice before, and now he's in the round of 4. Nice micro here by MbL, really going for all the kills. The defense is standing strong. Imperial Age upgrade is coming in now. Let's see how the reaction of the Max will be. He is continuing to play, trying to get some converts done. He's actually getting 2 converts and 1 kill. Or 1 like self-delete. Braces coming in, chemistry coming in. MbL is producing more and is controlling most of the area. Has a nice... yeah. Let's see, where is this monk? Not sure where MbL's monk is. He's having control of his 2 gold spots now, and finally he's going for light cav upgrades. MbL light cav is a castle age technology, now going for a castle here, and that completely shuts down any aggression of the Max here. Let's take a look. The Max, oh, its resources are looking reasonable. Clicking up to Imperial Age now as well. So I was wrong by predicting a possible GG timing there. The Max absolutely is still in the game. 30 villagers behind, heavily ahead when it comes to military. Nice kill statistics for him as well. And yeah, having still access to all his spots. A bit lower on stone. And now going for the defense armor, so we will see him still continuing with monks, onagers, and halberdiers most likely. And MbL will go for, I heard, some demolition ships and CA and GG timing by the Max. That's a weird timing. What changed in the last minute? Okay, well I don't mind the GG timing, but I don't mind the GG. I mean, but the GG timing is weird. Well, so. The Max maybe just taking another look at the points. Achievements. It is better kill statistics for the Max. Why is that? He killed lots of extras on the left hand side and lots of scouts with the spearmen, but it was so much better for our player from Norway. Playing with the hunts, and they're instantly starting the next match, so not much time to breathe, but enough time to update the scoreboard. It is 2-0 for MbL, playing strong. No more time wasted with those guys. I'm close to 10 hours. MbL against TheMax. It will be... Oops. The wrong map. Okay. But Franks for MbL and Britons for TheMax. That's a weird choice. How did that happen? The map obviously should have been Gold Rush now. And I'm surprised by Franks. Like, really surprised by Franks. Probably 1 to 3 hours till Viper plays. I predict it's less. And something between, I think, like 30 minutes to 2 hours. Maybe 30 minutes to 1.5 hours. That's what I say. It is scheduled to start in 45 minutes, so we can actually maybe be in schedule if MbL and TheMax are actually keeping up in this time. Well, Viper streamed yesterday actually, and I restreamed his point of view. That was actually a super sick experiment. You maybe want to check that out. He's playing a series tournament against ACCM. His point of view, I'm casting his stream with my commentary. Was really fun and very insightful, I think. So if you're up for that, check out the VODs. But for now, we are jumping into game number 3. It is MbL against TheMax, and now with the right map, Gold Rush, but still weird civilizations. MbL going for Franks and TheMax going for Britons. I think now I know why MbL is going for Franks. Drumroll. It's for the food upgrade. Because MbL is a guy who, in the Chinese game, had like 15 farms before he actually went onto the mill. And maybe he wants to do that again. And yeah. That might be the only thing I could come up with. But yeah, we will see. Defensive play here by TheMax. He is playing the Brits with Archer defense and fletching. And has a very nice map. You can easily wall in the south here, and then you can just control this whole area. Some sweet walls, some gold mining in the front, and then you should be in a good spot. Some scouts now coming up for our player from Norway and the Blue Chunks. Castle push. That would be surprising. MbL will win this tournament. He might be. Well, he has more than a 1/6 chance. So, yeah. I heard less reasonable things in my life. Let's take a look at what MbL actually sees. He is scouting some in the middle. Has 4 scouts. No, 3 scouts and a sheep, which is kind of in the scouting spirit. Oh, it's so funny. Look at this. MbL looks at, oh, there's sheep, I can easily go there, and there's nothing more, but actually there's lots of trees and gold and such, and yeah, he will not scout that area, but now he will with his scouts. Trying to get back and maybe see the quick ball, no! And this villager most likely will die. Let's see, second ball coming in, and there, that will be, what is MbL doing? And yeah, now trying to take the fight uphill. Let's see if he is trying to run around some. No, he is not. Yeah, pre-game tournament favorite was Hippo. I saw him pretty highly as well, because I thought the settings would be pretty similar to Master of Mega Random, but the lineup here was pretty sick as well, and it's not difficult to lose to Slam. On a bad day, even I could do it. Maybe. But let's see how those players are playing it out. MbL should know where TheMax is, but he is running at a weird place, maybe trying to find his sheep back, but miss it. And let's see how TheMax is doing now with his 5 archers. Obviously can't go for more archers, since you're only starting with 300 gold and now needs to go out. Is maybe going for the boar here. That's a relic which most likely will not be taken in this game. What is MbL running around? Not really sure. And yeah, TheMax is getting his boar. Is getting an extra sheep from MbL, and that's actually a reasonable deal there. The archer's not finding any damage. Now the mill coming up. Now going for the boar. And the archers are going back. 1 for 1 killed so far. I think that might be, yeah, this scout and this villager, obviously. I did not see a single player go for a dog in this turn on Gold Rush yet. Oh, let's see, those villagers are super exposed, and even one hurt villager. The archers are pretty far away, and oh god, that will be so bad for TheMax here. That's a very good start for MbL again. 1 easy villager snipe. And some control as well. Yeah, he did delete it. Yeah, or most likely he did delete it. The house had 26 HP. Let's see how TheMax is approaching this here. Trying to do something against the palisade wall. Now the scouts ran through. TheMax is going for the barracks defense now. Trying to attack another palisade wall is the approach of TheMax here now. Still not on gold, not on stone. Having 2 spearmen now. Let's see what he can do. It's still MbL without any skirmishes, and those 3 scouts will not do a lot against 5 Brits archers. He needs to get out some more. Let's see what players are going for. More skirms, more spearmen, and MbL is he's more in the castle age approach. Lots of hippos here. And yeah, this house went up as well. Not the greatest awareness by TheMax. He is actually going for the +1 defense upgrade as well. I did see that before, but didn't mention. And that's super costly. Now TheMax is going for lots of stone. Maybe he wants to secure this front area here. And we are now going to wall with another blacksmith here. And now sending more and more villagers. Let's see what he is having in store. And MbL is failing to scout those. And I'm not sure what's the plan of TheMax. As we can see, MbL obviously is trying to go to Castle Age pretty soon. And TheMax is going for aggression. MbL trying to intercept some lonely units. And not doing so well. Not sure if I like this forward here. What are you really accomplishing? You're denying the berries, yes, I can see that. But the rest? Not really. And that's a sick farm here. How is MbL having his spider sense there? And is walling a second layer in the back here. By the way, this was a great mill. Close to shorefish and the deer. And now the tower push is coming up from the... Oh, and that's barely out of sight. Look at this. 1 tile line out of sight. Oh, now he sees it. And yeah, MbL will just wall more, sending more villagers. Is he trying to wall with like 5 villagers there? Would be a bit surprising. I think 2 will... Oh no, he's just getting the lumber camp. And yeah, now obviously this tower will be a bit better. But still, I think MbL will just easily go for knights now. Opening the front as well. He's not on stone. Let's see what this villager is doing. Building a second stable. Another layer of palisades. TheMax still so far away from Castle Age. Now his spearmen are doing some damage. MbL is running. Let's take a look at the resources of MbL and what he's planning to go for. Doing a little defense upgrade for his scouts, or not his scouts, for his knights. I think he can easily clear that once TheMax finally gets in. Let's take a quick... No, let's stay on this point of view. Another lumber camp coming in, some more villagers on gold. Yeah, and he thought about, okay, do I want to build another wall here? But no, he does not. It's only 1 layer left and he will just build 1 more house. But for now, let's see where the knights are going, and they're going to the front. And I think they will do damage, especially if TheMax is only staying on 2 spearmen here. This might be another quick game. Chain body armor coming in. So 3 scouts, 2 knights against 3 spearmen. That should be a pretty clear fight. TheMax is now going for wheelbarrow. I think he needs to completely wall behind himself. Oh, he will lose so many villagers. Now trying to go for the attack. Scouts are getting attacked heavily. The knights are clearing up now. The villagers got pulled in time, and I think he's walling correctly. And yes, he is. That's completely walled. So that's a good job. Those knights will do some damage against the houses, but that will be it. And yeah, it seems like MbL is safe over here as well. So, kind of a wally game again. Trying to prevent that by the mod, but seems like players still like palisade walls. Now the knights of MbL going back. Villager count is pretty even. That's good for MbL because obviously he is ahead by 5 villagers for the... Actually, is it? It's 230. I never did the math. It's actually 6 villagers. Was it actually? Whoa, look at those hippos here. Trying to trap the villager, but she's getting home. So many hippos. It was a sad day for the whole hippo family. What are those villagers blocking it? Okay, now going forward. Townwatch now coming in for TheMax. He's fearing some aggression. MbL now going for the middle. And now TheMax is in. 6 knights for MbL. Sea truck shot come in as well. Let's see how they will approach the fight. Those farms really helping out. So he couldn't wall. I think just sniping the villagers would be enough. But maybe he wants to go for more. Killing all the archers. Actually clicked on the palisade there. And just everything went out. Just evaporated instantly without a single knight kill. Now finally against the tower. A knight is going down. But he can easily take those towers out now. Heavily on very efficient gold mining here in the middle. And oh, someone is saying not nice things in the chat. But yeah, some people just don't have love for hippos. Don't know how, but it exists. So TheMax, what is his plan now? He does not have access to gold. He does not have access to stone. So most likely it will be Spearman Skirm Rush. Almost likely just a second barracks, and we'll go for pikeman aggression. And then maybe a siege workshop with some rams and try to reclaim the middle. But for now, how is his eco so idle? What is he doing? What is he actually doing at this moment? Like, was he trying to micro a single villager here in the back against 3 knights? Or... he had so many idols for such a long time. So MbL ahead by roughly 6 villagers. The Max now going for the defense upgrade, so yeah, we will see full Spearman push out there, trying to fight himself out of his small area here that he's controlling for now. MbL, Monk and Monastery. Killed everything now, and oh, even ahead by 7 villagers. Let's see what the Max is going for. Is he not going for this Spearman upgrade? He doesn't even have enough for the pikeman. Oh, that's a risky push out here. With only 6 spearmen, without anything else. No gold control. If MbL would have been aggressive, he could have so much denied that. That was very optimistic, but went okay for him this time. Now all the healing going on in the world. Let's see. GG, max GG's. Oof. Another weird GG timing. I have to say, another weird GG timing. Probably looking at the points again, but yeah, MbL just playing it clever. He's just playing it clever. Building extra GCs, controlling the areas, and yeah, just a nice defense there. So much better kills for him. Was ahead, heavily in villagers. Cast age timing really shows you the difference there. And yeah, what changed in the last minute that you GG'd now? Not sure. Someone says Zupi greater than the Max. Maybe, but the Max had a sick showing in the round of 8. He played against Leary and won. It was pretty nice games and super entertaining games as well. So that was a 4-2 for him. And MbL now 3-0 ahead. Solid performance there by him, and I felt like he was super strong against Wonder as well. The score is 3-0. Oh man, what a sick series. You passed me the link of the qualifying tournament. No. Checks. No, I don't have time for that. So let's see who else was saying something. SMB said he cannot make it. Reevaluate a bit later, yeah. Yeah, let's just hope that MbL is so happy after those games that he will cast the Viper against Slam with me. By the way, what's the title of the stream at the moment? It's MbL against the Max. Yeah, good job. 130 spec delay. And honestly, for my own sake, I'm hoping that this is a quick 4-0 so that I have 20 minutes to rest. But I wouldn't mind a 4-3 as well. I think the Max needs to take a point here. Those games look pretty one-sided. I think the first game was brilliant by MbL. The second one was quite weird and nice walls by MbL as well, and just playing the map pretty good. And now the third map was just a weird, poor strategy choice by the Max there against the good spot of the MbL going for a weird tower push. So hopefully it will all get better in game number 4, which is Mediterranean. And we have the Max playing with Vikings and a stable start, and we have MbL, poor stable start there for him, playing with the Persians. That would be Lofting and back to you. That's why we're asking. Did Dowd win the best of 7? Yes, he did. He did win 2 best of 7s already. And is in the round of 4, which will be played tomorrow, including the great finals. Chat off. Thanks, mate. Chat off indeed. The Max is building his first dog. Having his scout there as well. Let's see. Oh! MbL actually going for Sheep Scout and only losing 3 HP in exchange. And now MbL losing lots of HP on his first scout, sending in a second one. But TheMax now, ooh, that's a sweet start for TheMax. And having a stock up, winning the first scout engagement. That's the first time I have to give a good advantage at the start here for TheMax. But it's still against Persians. Remember, Persians have the faster TC working. Vikings have wheelbarrow already researched, so both nice eco bonuses for the players. Let's see if TheMax is going for some galleys here. For now he's only going for fishing ship, and MbL sniping another ship here, not killing it this time, and even denied those. So oh no, that's a max. Okay, that's a good number spot. MbL, whoops, taking some more damage. What's going on here? So MbL falling back a bit. Where is his army? He has 2 scouts here, 1 in the back. He only had 3 military compared to 4. Max trying to go for more units, and MbL is taking the eco approach, going for the dock now. That's actually a pretty poor dock, and MbL, clever as he is, realizes that and is putting another one a bit better over here. And walling his villagers, doing everything right here. Getting the second boar. There is even 1 boar as well for TheMax, who should now finally build his lumber camp. Those 4 scouts coming in, trapping a villager for a small second. And this is 5 against 4 military. What am I not seeing? Oh, the scouts are coming in now. And that's a good engagement for TheMax. Oh, that's good. Let's see. It is 1 kill for none, but lots of lost HP now. MbL has a 4 HP scout. I think TheMax needs to run around a bit. Let's see if MbL is going for a galley. Yes, he is. And let's see. There's a second fishing ship for TheMax. He didn't scout the dock just yet. That it is over here. I think it would be a good timing to scout now, because he couldn't do anything with the scouts anyways. I'm sending in more of his own scouts. Did he get the second boar already? No, I have no idea where it is. Oh, there it is. And now the first galley coming out. And 3rd fishing ship even for TheMax. Maybe now he might cancel it and go for a galley of his own. Cancel and the galley indeed. Good awareness, and most likely might even save his 2 fishing ship here. Lots of idle villagers here in the TC now going for the berries. Obviously cannot build a good mill here because of the unfortunate scout placement. And oh god, that's a big fight here. 1 villager going down, and TheMax is leaving without taking any losses. Only some HP losses, so now TheMax is ahead by 1. And taking the galley fight, actually taking the first damage here. TheMax would have needed to wait some more. There's another engagement here at this side. I'm not really sure who wins. It seems like so many low HP scouts for TheMax, so he's running back. Hospital coming in, so MbL wants to go for lots of farms now. Let's take a look at his wood count. That's 50. Some stragglers. Oh no. MbL scouting if TheMax is going for some farms. Not for now. Oh, and nice. Actually, the mill placement isn't that bad then, if he can get to the deer a bit shorter. Lots of scout. Oh, and a sneaky villager here. 30 HP is most likely trying to get 1 or 2 archery ranges up. I thought so, but is getting a Rex. MbL ahead by 3 villagers. And That's an interesting move here. Will be Spearman Scout aggression. And at the moment, it's only scout production for MbL. Where are his scouts? Oh, they're down here. Not sure if they can find any damage actually. Now the second boar coming in, maybe killing it a bit outside the GC, but nope. Perfect lure. And let's see what those scouts will do. Most of the villagers are pretty close to the GC. The berries villagers, although kind of exposed. Not sure why TheMax is camping so much here. Now Bloodline's coming in for MbL. He's ahead by 2 villagers. Has 1 fishing ship now and is killing the docks of TheMax. Let's see what he is going for. Yeah, he's just waiting for the 4th fishing ship and then he will go for the clear up on the water. But at the same time, MbL is coming in now with Bloodlines and 5 scouts. I think TheMax needs to run. That's some nice trap and 1 villager will go down for sure. Trying to run away with the rest and maybe even a second villager. Let's see, 8 HP, 4 HP and bam, going down. And both had reasonable amounts of food. And oh, nice anticipation here by MbL, walling his whole wood spot. And this is looking good for MbL again. Oh wait, those scouts are having a weird day. Now water is 1 back by TheMax. Should not really go for a 6th fishing ship here. 6 galley, I believe. But oh, what? Overchopping here! And now he is fighting against 4 scouts and 3 spearmen without any upgrades. I'm not really sure. I've seen worse fights being taken for sure. And I think, yeah, it was just a reasonable decision. Lost like 1 spearman. Let's take a look. Villagers are, lots of villagers are so hurt, but TheMax got the perfect move in there and only got 1 villager sniped. So that really shows you how well it's going again for MbL. But he's losing. Oh god, sniping another villager. He's just playing so on point here. Now MbL even deleting his own house. Now archers coming in. I would have loved to see if those attack would have been with like 2 archers inside as well. That would be so sick. Oh, and a defensive barracks now as well. So many weird choices. Let's see, MbL. He is sending a villager around. A mill to get the sheep? What? Okay, let's take a look at the fight. Maybe that makes a bit more sense. And yeah, those 2 archers can do some damage, especially because lots of villagers are very hurt. Now the scouts are coming in, but against 2 spearmen they cannot do much. Let's take a look. Maybe we can switch into the point of view of MbL pretty soon. Most of the villagers should be pretty hurt. Let's see, spearmen now taking the fight. And 1 scout down, 2 scouts down, 3rd scout in danger. And those villagers running around quite a bit. TheMax cannot build more archers. He built too many galleys here. So that now he's stuck on only 3 archers. Let's see more spearmen killing all the scouts. MbL, I think he might be a bit overcommitting here. And now only 1 archer. But it's spearman scout now against just running villagers. Might be the first time ever in this tournament we see actually a player walling the production facilities of another player. Still 1 scout, and it felt a bit like an overcommittal. At the moment it's 11 military to 2. So only those 2 scouts for MbL. Now skirmisher got out. TheMax resources absolutely at the limit. Now finally going for some gold units. His wood will be running out. Needs to relocate to something in the side here. And yeah, TheMax just running around. Should go for heavy fish now. He knows that he has full water control. And maybe should put the galleys all around. And just look at this move. It's so confusing to me. Okay, forging now coming up for MbL. And he is obviously taking a good fight now with skirmishes with the fletching. And now the Spearman could do some damage to the scouts, but the scouts are running. Great micro again by MbL. He has some idle villagers catching up with military here, the house villagers, and some more stuck, so not the greatest efficiency for now. But okay, resources, I think his resources should be at the limit as well. 250 food, some gold, and now just skirmishes will be so efficient against anything that the Max is building, because most likely he's not going for more scouts, but most likely isn't the guarantee to be always. And those two villagers might get sniped now if MbL has his scouts on patrol move. He has +1 attack, is actually passing them. Now he sees them and yeah, will most likely snipe them. Max now going for fletching as well. MbL ahead by 3 villagers. And yeah, 5 fishing ship for now for the Max, so that's really keeping him in the game. The Max going for another archery range, wants to keep up the aggression here. This villager is getting pulled back, but what is the aggression? It will be spearman, archer, maybe some skirms, and MbL just can go for skirm only, and he has a nice amount of them, and I think he will just hold everything that the Max is actually building there. MbA upgrade for the Max. That's a bit surprising, and that's a good counter to the skirmishes, and they are performing reasonably against the scouts. So actually MbA is a good thing, but he needs to take some other fights before, and MbL's micro is just so good. It's just so good, and now everything is gone for the Max. Most of his army is in his galleys. He's doing lots of damage to the scouts. The Max not having a lot of upgrades, now going for the defense upgrade. Let me see what he has in his production facilities. So lots of archers queued up here. Spearman as well, so maybe he just wants, the moment he sees okay an attack is coming up here, he is going for the aggression, and then he could obviously do so much damage to the gold and wood there. MbL now going for the second stable. Spearman trying to scare away the archers, but scare away the scouts. They're scared away, but the skirmishes are killing them. And now this villager should actually drop his food. He will die anyways, so that would have been... Oh, I would have been so wrong there. And let's see, the overchopping got overwalled. And now the attack isn't doing much. I'm not sure if I see a single man arm out here so far. Oh, and actually he could get through. No, watchtower coming in. The archers should go up here. At the same time, MbL is doing lots of damage. Behind by 11 pop, but that's mainly because of the middle. MbL now clicked up to Castle Age. The Max 350 food, 60 gold. MbL is getting a nice tower up, securing some of his wood, securing some of his gold. And is now taking a good fight here. MbA is doing the job against the skirmishes, but the scout is doing the job against the scouts at the same time. And they are running around, being annoying to some villagers. And look at this eco. It was 46 villagers and 20 of them idle. Now some going back to work. And the Max now just put everything back into army. And yeah, he will not reach Castle Age this game, I predict. And this might be the 4-0. This might be the game for MbL. And this would be the round of 4. Would give him the opportunity to play either against the Viper or Slam. And with this performance, I think he might have good chances to continue playing. Let's see the Max now. MbL is reaching Castle Age. Let's see how the Max is reacting. He is continuing to play this game, but we have seen that often from him. Let's see, MbL, he's not going for any upgrades so far. Is trying to chase. At the moment he's taking a good fight against the other scouts. And that's a good fight for MbL, for the Max here. With his scouts, although the scouts went down, now more scouts coming up of MbL. Not a single castle upgrade coming in so far. Is he trying? Yeah, exactly. I want to see that. He is redocking, so fire ships will come up. And that's just poor positioning by the Max, not controlling all the shoreline. Now Spearman coming up against... yeah, lots of skirmishes and some archers. And yeah, knights now as well. So most of the spearmen are going down before the knights rush is coming in. Let's see if TheMax is going for the walls. No, he's not, and he's tapping out. MbL is taking it 4-0. What a convincing performance here. And the chat says some sneaky fire ships could GG fast, and yeah, TheMax sees those fires maybe with his galleys and sees the knights and GG's. What a sick series. And MbL playing like a madman. How good is he? It's incredible. Reaching castle age, society in favor of TheMax, but that's not important. That's not important at all. Make me host, please. And what an incredible play here. And the score will be 4-0 for MbL. Strong performance. 4-0. First the Wonder and then Max. Incredible, incredible. Let's take a look at the records.